Hi, good morning. You're watching My Community on My45. I am your host, Gabriel Alvarez, and we have a good show for you today. Our first guest is Carola Enriquez from the Houchin Community Blood Bank. Carola, thank you so much for being on the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
And we're going to be talking about a little bit more, of course, about Houchin Community Blood Bank and what you do. First of all, can you share a little bit about yourself and a little bit of the history of the Houchin Community Blood Bank?
Well, sure. I've been with Houchin for 6 years, and Houchin goes way back to the early 50s when some doctors kind of banded together and realized that we were not getting the blood supplies we needed here. We were waiting for them to come across from Los Angeles, and so they got together and founded the blood bank essentially so that we would start providing our own supplies here locally. And then it's been decades and decades that we've been serving Kern County. We still provide all the blood, platelets, and plasma to the local hospitals and transfusion centers. So it's been a very long history. And of course, we've got the 2 locations, one right here on Truxton Avenue next to your studios. Yes. And then we've got a new location out on Buena Vista Road. It's still a little bit of a secret, but we're south of Stockdale High School and we're surrounded by construction right now. There's a new Sully's going in and a whole shopping center. So hopefully it'll be more of a destination.
Yeah, hopefully you'll get more traffic going in that direction.
That's right.
How long has that one been open?
That one's been open since for about 3 years now.
Okay.
And I think people just still don't even know we're there. You know, a lot of dirt between us. We're right across from the huge Kern Schools Administrative Center, if that helps anybody locate us.
Yeah, definitely. Bakersfield's definitely growing.
It is.
And I think as more people come here to Bakersfield, we give them more information of donating blood this year.
That's right.
And every year, of
That's
course.
right.
Okay, so we're
every day.
Every day. We're in summer, and
We are.
it is hot. You guys usually have your donors come in every so often. How is it different for the summertime?
Well, summer, our biggest problem is people traveling, of course, and basically the high schools being out of session. The high schools provide 20% of the blood supply annually. And so for each and every high school we can't go to, we have to find 2 to 3 mobile blood drive places to go to.
Okay.
So if anyone's interested in that, they can give us a call and we can see if we can work with you to bring out a mobile. We do have to have some sign-ups there, but otherwise, most of the time, we're waiting for people to come to us, and sometimes we're waiting like this, you know?
Right.
We really just have to work all the time to get enough donors in the door. About 100 a day is what it takes, and some of the smaller mobiles we do in the summer might bring in 30. So that's still 60 people that we're looking for, you know, to make the extra effort to go into one of the donor centers.
Right. For somebody who's never donated ever, what could they expect if they go in through those doors?
You know, they should leave about an hour for that first donation,
Okay.
and then they just need a photo ID. It can be with date of birth. It can be anything. And then we just process you. You have to show that every time you come in. We have to reassure ourselves that you are who you say you are. Right. We are under a lot of regulations, obviously from the FDA. Mm-hmm. And then you fill in a questionnaire about your habits, your health, etc. Okay. And then we do have that in English and Spanish. Okay. We then ask you some questions about that, and we do a basic health examination, which could be very valuable to people that maybe don't have regular care, don't want to go see their doctor regularly.
Right.
Anyway, because we do a blood pressure check, we you know, do a pulse, we do a hemoglobin, which is very important that your iron be proper. If you don't have high enough iron, it's important to know. And if your iron's too high, it's also important to know for your own health. Mm-hmm. So we do that every time you come in. You can donate every 8 weeks. It only takes about 10 minutes to actually draw the blood, and then we want you to stay at least 10 minutes in our canteen, enjoy all our free snacks, including La Rosa bars and donuts in the morning. So we have a pretty good spread there for our volunteers.
Well, free snacks is always fun.
That's right. And our Buena Vista Museum, Buena Vista facility, excuse me. No, we have worked with the Buena Vista Museum. Our Buena Vista facility has a child's play area that is awesome. In view of the donor center. And so moms, you know, a little family group might like to come down, have one person stay with the kids in the play area. The kids can see you, you can see them. Kids that have been there before just run straight over there to get in it. It's kind of got an aquarium theme.
That's a very good idea.
It is.
When you go in, There's pretty much no excuse. Oh, I can't take my child, or so forth.
Right.
They can go in
That's
and
right.
go ahead and play there.
That's right.
Are there any age restrictions?
Yes, you have to be 16 and 17-year-olds can donate, but they have to have a parental consent form.
Okay.
The parent doesn't have to come with them, but it does have to be signed in advance, and that can be gotten off of our website. And then 18-year-olds and up can donate on their own. You just have to be in good health. Okay. People with diabetes and high blood pressure can often donate. People on blood thinners can't, but there's very few medical conditions or drugs that people are on that keep you from donating. Right. Accutane's an interesting one that keeps you from donating. That list is also available from our website if you just go right to the button that says donate and click straight through. Okay. It kind of has an outline of the whole procedure.
And just really quick, any weight restrictions?
Yes, thank you for asking. You have to weigh 110 pounds.
Okay.
And no upper age restriction either. So,
okay.
But a lot of times a doctor will say, I really think even though no one's on blood thinners or has any other medical conditions that keep you from donating, a doctor will say, I think you're a little too old for that. But it's nothing that we are determining is true.
And how often can somebody donate?
So somebody can donate whole blood, which is taking 1 pint of blood from you every 56 days. It lasts 42 days on the shelf, but most hospitals want it fresher than that, so we have to keep a constant supply coming in. We also make plasma and platelets. Plasma can be frozen for a year, and if you only do platelets and plasma, you can give as much as every 2 weeks. Because we're not taking all those red cells and you're not losing the iron, just enough for us to test. Because we're going to test your blood for 13 different things every time you come in.
Awesome. Okay, so we're in the summer, and this is Father's Day weekend. I know you guys have creative ways to have people come to Houchin to donate, and even the mobiles. You guys have mobile
That's right.
locations throughout Kern County. Can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, we try to, on summer we have pretty much a promotion going on all the time. Just a little extra thank you for the donors that do make it in. This being Father's Day weekend is the very last, Saturday is the very last day of our community-wide blood drive that's been going on for 11 years. Wow. And people can get in on a Disney trip, but there'll be something all summer long. You can just track it through our website. We also have some regular mobile drives that might be of interest to people, and a main one is up in Delano at the medical center, and then also at the East Hills Home Depot. So every 8 weeks we go there on a different schedule, and that too is located on the lower left corner of our website. We go to other communities. We go to Wasco whenever we're invited by the fabulous Wasco Knights out there. Yes. We'll be there for their 4th of July fireworks booth again this year. Nice. And awesome. Lamont, we have a really fun one coming up there as well. So there's something pretty much for everybody.
So there's still time to donate.
That's right.
And especially today, as you're watching this show, you can still get yourself ready, take your kids out, and be able to donate. You guys close today at
2 o'clock. We'll be open from 8 to 2, yes.
2 o'clock. Awesome so much. We've run out of time. Thank you so much for being on the show,
Thank you
Carola.
so much.
And thank you for watching. We'll be right back.